The Somnath temple is located along the coastline in Prabhasapatan near Veeraval, Saurashtra region of Gujarat. It is about 400 kilometers southwest of Ahmedabad and 82 kilometers south of Junagadh, another major archaeological and pilgrimage site in Gujarat. It is about 7 kilometers southeast of the Veeraval railway junction. The site of Prabhasapatan was occupied during the Indus Valley civilization. It was one of the very few sites in the Junagadh district to be so occupied. After the abandonment on 1200 BCE, it was reoccupied in 400 BCE and continued into the historical periods. Prabhasa is also close to the other sites similarly occupied. Somnath temple, the holy place of Hindus, is considered to be the first of the 12 Jyotirlingas of Lord Shiva. It is said to have been built by Chandradev Somraj himself, which is mentioned in the ancient books of Hindus, Rig Veda. Now, our present Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji virtually inaugurated various projects for the historic Somnath temple in Gujarat. It's once again in the news for this reason. This temple is present in the Veeraval port of Gujarat. Arab traveller Baruni is said to have mentioned it in his travelogue, which impressed Akranta Muhammad Ghaznavi in 1025. So he attacked the temple, looted the property, and almost destroyed the temple. The magnitude of the attack is said to have been carried out by Ghaznavi with nearly 5,000 people who attacked the Somnath temple. Thousands of innocent people were killed while protecting the temple. Among them were those who were either worshipping the god or visiting the temple. There were also people who lived in nearby villages and came to protect the temple. However, even after this attack, the glory of the temple did not diminish. According to the history, King Bhima of Gujarat and King Bhoj of Malwa rebuilt the temple. In 1297, when the Delhi Sultanate subjugated Gujarat, this temple once again suffered destruction. In 1297, when Nasrat Khan, commander of Sultan Alauddin Khilji of the Delhi Sultanate, attacked Gujarat, he demolished the Somnath temple again and looted all the wealth. Thus, the period of reconstruction and invasion of the temple continued. After the invasion of Nusrat Khan, the temple was rebuilt by Hindu kings. Then, for the third time in 1395, Sultan Muzaffar Shah of Gujarat demolished the temple again, and then the temple was rebuilt. Ahmad Shah, the son of Muzaffar Shah, repeated his father's act in 1412, but it was once again built by Hindu kings. In the meantime, the devotees' devotion was never less than in the temple. The temple also faced the attacks of the brutal Mughal ruler Aurangzeb. The Somnath temple demolished twice during Aurangzeb's time. After demolishing the temple for the first time in 1665, Aurangzeb saw that the Hindus still offer prayers at the broken shrine. He sent a military team there to commit robbery and genocide. The temple that is currently standing was rebuilt by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the first Home Minister of independent India in 1950. On December 1st, 1995, the President of India, Shankar Dayal Sharma, dedicated this temple to the nation. Even the 6-time attacks could not attempt to remove the glory of this temple from the minds of the devotees. The temple was rebuilt in Kailash Mahameru Palace style for the 7th time, with Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel associated with the construction work. However, many historians claim to have attacked the Somnath temple was attacked 17 times. Though associated with Hinduism and thronged by devotees every day, Somnath and Dwarka could be equally engaging for anyone irrespective of faith. Its fascinating history, the coastal location, and the magnificent architectural enthrall and enchant the visitors. Standing tall by the shores of the Arabian Sea in Kathiawar Peninsula of Gujarat, the magnificent Somnath temple appears imperturbable. The quietude of the place belies the turbulence witnessed through centuries of its being ravaged and razed by modern invaders, who looted and plundered impotent times by the people of Somnath, resurrected it again and again. Today, the temple witnesses huge rush every day, following a long queue, so one can pay obeisance to the revered deity. The importance of Somnath also lies in the fact that Lord Krishna took his last journey from here. Few hours from Somnath, driving along the coast, you could reach the divine Dwarka, the kingdom of Krishna, which is considered one of the 4 holy sites of Hinduism, the Char Dham. It has myths, history, and ancient architecture. The original temple of Lord Krishna dates back to 2500 years ago, built by Vajranabha, Krishna's grandson. The present Somnath temple is 5-storied, built on 72 pillars at a height of 235 feet. There are two entrances to the temple, aptly called Moksha Dwara, the door of salvation, and Swargadwara. The latter takes you to the Gomavati river down 56 steps. It takes some time to admire the fine carvings of the temple during the visit.